Hello, my name is John Thuma, Director of Technical Marketing at Arcadia Data. In this video, we are going to go over a brand new offering called Arcadia Instant for KSQL. We're going to go over a day in the life of a business analyst exploring real-time clickstream and click fraud analysis. Streaming data environments relating to the Internet of Things, change data capture, and other time series data sources keep growing in popularity. A technology-based catalyst for such environments is Apache Kafka, a platform for managing ordered event data in a publish-subscribe manner. And while Kafka has been vital for the data management aspect of streaming data, challenges remain around how business analysts can easily derive real-time insights. This video will highlight Arcadia Instant and KSQL in action. Arcadia Data sets the new standard for analytics on data lakes. It provides easy-to-use BI dashboards that scale to hundreds of users, providing fast response times across billions of records. Business analysts love it because it gives them unfettered access to data through a drag-and-drop, no-code web interface. Arcadia Instant for KSQL is the industry's first downloadable package for Apache Kafka that gets Kafka users up and running quickly to explore streaming data. With Arcadia Instant for KSQL, it is easy for non-technical users to build visualizations on Apache Kafka topics. The Chief Security Officer of a travel booking site has initiated a new program to understand how click fraud could be impacting advertising partners. One advertiser just canceled a six-figure ad campaign, and there are several others with similar intent. The CSO wants answers now, and has a call to action to get a real-time solution up and running by the end of the month. Confluent and Arcadia Data were brought in to get started, but the CSO wants the business analysts to be able to build solutions due to ever-changing requirements and business goals. The demo will include 4 parts. Part 1, we will review the finished Arcadia Instant dashboard named Click Fraud Analysis. Part 2, we will show you how to connect Arcadia Instant to KSQL, build a simple data set, and develop a dashboard with a single visual. In Part 3, after a quick review of our work with our CSO, the requirements have changed to include user details. We will modify our dataset by joining 2 Kafka topics together and construct 2 more visuals and perform some customizations. Finally, we will show you how you can import the Click Fraud Analysis dashboard. Let's get started. Let's review the art of the possible. This dashboard is a final rendition of a streaming clickstream example using Arcadia Instant and KSQL. We have expanded the IP by status visual, which details suspicious IP addresses and the status code sent back from the web server. On the right is a line visual detailing the most active cities by number of clicks. Below is a bubble visual highlighting suspicious users consuming too much bandwidth on the web servers. And finally, at the bottom, we see a table showing suspicious user details and a correlation heat map on the right that shows total bytes by city over time. At the end of this video, we will go over how to import this dashboard into Arcadia Instant. Next, we will demonstrate how simple it is to construct your own streaming analytic apps using Arcadia Instant and KSQL. Now let's connect to KSQL and build our first dashboard. Click the Data tab in the top gray bar. Now click the New Connection button on the upper left side of the browser. Select the Confluent KSQL connection type. Enter a connection name. We'll just use Demo KSQL. Next, let's connect to the Docker KSQL image by entering localhost in the host name or IP address. The port number we will use will be 8082. Finally, we can clear out the username and password settings. When ready, click Connect, and we're done. Click on Demo KSQL and let's inspect our new connection. You will see a list of Kafka topics appear. Feel free to take a look around. Scroll down in the list of Kafka topics and click on Click Stream Time. To the right, under Table or Stream Name, click on Click Stream Time. You can now visually inspect sample data coming live from the stream. We are now ready to build a data set. Visualizations are built directly from datasets. They also allow you to join tables, hide fields, change data types, and provide user-friendly names. Creating a dataset is easy. Click New Dataset to the right of the stream name. Next, we give the dataset a title. Let's keep it simple and call it Clickstream. Click Create and let's make some minor changes. You should now see the clickstream dataset. Go ahead and click on the link. Click the Fields tab on the left side of the browser window. Next, we will click Edit Fields so that we can make some adjustments. Click the MES link to the left of row time, status, and user ID fields. These fields should be dimensions and not measures. Click the Save button, and we're ready to build our first dashboard and streaming visual. Click the New Dashboard button in the upper right corner of the browser. The Visual Designer appears. Double-click inside the table on the left. Select the bar's visual type. We will now click and drag the IP field to the Y-axis shelf, the status field to the colors shelf, and the record count to the X-axis shelf. Next, click Refresh Visual to get a snapshot of our bar chart. Next, we will change the sort order of our visual. Select the record count field in the X-axis shelf. Then click Order and Top K and select Descending. Click Refresh Visual to inspect our work, and then click Save and Close to go back to the dashboard. Once back at the dashboard, we will click Save and watch our visual come to life with streaming data. In less than 5 minutes, we have built our first KSQL streaming app. The business analyst showed his work to the security team, and they were pleased with the results. They want to see more user-related dashboards and have a hypothesis that users who generate 50 kilobytes or more data could be suspicious. They want to know who and where these users are located. We will modify our dataset and join it to the web users table. We will then build 2 new visuals. Click the Data tab on the top gray bar. Select the Clickstream dataset link. Click the Data Model tab on the left. Now click the Edit Data Model button. Click the plus symbol to the right of the Clickstream time object. Select the topic name, Clickstream Users, from the list. The appropriate table or stream name will appear, Web Users. Click Select when ready. Click the Clear Fields button, and we will then select the appropriate join fields. We will now select User ID on both list boxes, and when ready, we will click Apply. Click Save and then Show Data to review if our join worked correctly. Now let's make some minor changes. Select Fields on the left. Click Edit Fields and let's flip Web Users Row Time, User ID, and Registered At to dimensions. Click Save when ready. Let's build a new visual. Click the Related Dashboards tab on the left. Now click the dashboard we built in the previous section. We will now enter the Visual Designer by clicking the Edit button. Now on the right top corner of the browser, click Visuals. Click the New Visual button to build our Clicks by City line chart. Double-click anywhere in the table visual to design our new chart. Select the Lines visual from the Visual shelf. Click and drag the record count measure over to the Y-axis shelf. Next, drag the row time hours minutes field over to the X-axis shelf. Next, we will click and drag the city dimension field over to the colors shelf. Click Refresh Visual, and finally, click Save and then Close, and let's review our work. We now have a new KSQL streaming line chart detailing clicks by city. Let's build our third and final visual. Click New Visual. The default table visual will appear. Double-click in the visual to enter the Visual Designer. Select the Packed Bubble visual type from the Visual shelf. Now click and drag the username field over to the dimension shelf. Drag the bytes measure field over to the measure shelf. Drag the bytes field again over to the filter shelf. Close the filter dialog box. Click the Sum Bytes field and then click Edit Expression. We want to divide the Sum Bytes field by 1024. Click Validate Expression and then click Save when ready. Click the bytes field in the filter shelf, then click Edit Expression. This filter will only show users with greater than 50 kilobytes of data. Click Validate Expression and then click Save. Now let's click Save and Close and go back to our dashboard. While we're at it, let's save our dashboard as well. Let's make some quick customizations like colors and titles. Let's add a simple title to our dashboard. Let's call it KSQL Real-Time Dashboard. Then let's double-click inside of the stacked bar visual and change the colors. I really like the blue. Let's reverse the order of the color in the palette. Click Save and Close, and we're done. Double-click in the Pack Bubbles visual and let's add a title. Let's call it Suspicious Users greater than 50 kilobytes. Click Save and then Close, and you're done. Now let's save the dashboard and then click View and take a look at our work. In less than 15 minutes, you've built a real-time streaming app with Arcadia Instant and KSQL. I am now going to show you how to import the click fraud analysis dashboard that we reviewed earlier in the video. Importing visuals is simple. Click the Data tab on the gray bar. Next, click the three-dot icon and select Import Visual Artifacts. Click the Choose File icon and then select the file you wish to import. Click Import when ready. Finally, click Accept and Import, and you're done. Click on the Visuals tab on the gray bar so that we can take a closer look. Open up the Online Fraud Analysis dashboard. With a few more minutes of effort and some basic styling, you can quickly build out the finished dashboard like the one we just imported. Feel free to make it your own. There are many reasons why Arcadia Instant for KSQL is different. Arcadia Instant is not querying persisted data, but is reading data directly from the KSQL Kafka topic. That means no intermediary store, no staging of data. Self-service streaming puts real-time data analytics in the hands of the business analysts, opening up a variety of use cases and possibilities. Arcadia Instant for KSQL is enterprise ready and security ready. And finally, it requires zero software development experience. Arcadia Instant for KSQL brings real-time streaming analytics to the masses. Thank you for watching our video.